Hello, I am Aniket from Tarkashastra Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss all the important news that can be asked in current affairs for various exams from the month of November 2022. It is recommended that you keep a note of it and keep revising it so that you have sufficient amount of practice or sufficient amount of revisions of it. ठीक है? What is digital rupee? RBI launches its first pilot project. The Reserve Bank of India will commence pilot launches of the digital rupee from November 1st. It has identified 9 banks for the participation in the pilot launch. They are State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Union Bank of India, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak Mahindra, Yes Bank, IDFC First Bank, and HSBC. The central bank digital currency or digital rupee is a digital form of currency notes issued by central bank. Digital currency or rupee is an electronic form of that can be used in contactless transaction. Okay. Presenting Union Budget 2022, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced that the Reserve Bank of India would be rolling out its digital currency soon. Permacrisis is Collins Dictionary's word of the year. Permacrisis has been chosen as the Collins Dictionary's word of the year. The word means an extended period of instability and insecurity. Permacrisis sums up just how truly awful 2022 has been for many people. Alex Beecroft, head of Collins Learning, told AFP. Shyam Saran, first voter of independent India, cast his postal ballot for Himachal Pradesh. 106-year-old Shyam Saran Negi, the first voter of independent India, exercised his right to franchise for the 34th time for the Himachal Pradesh Assembly election through a postal ballot at his residence in Kinnaur district. So one more addition to this is that after 3 days, he died. He casted his vote and then after 3 days, he died. Then Forbes, Reliance Industries, India's best employer in top 20 worldwide. According to Forbes World's Finest Employers ranking 2022, Reliance Industries, the nation's largest corporation by revenues, profits, and market value, is India's best employer and the 20th best company to work for globally. Oil to telecom to retail conglomerate, Reliance, with 230,000 employees, is ranked 20th, the highest ranked Indian firm. It is ranked above Mercedes-Benz of Germany, US beverage maker Coca-Cola, Japanese auto giants Honda, Yamaha, and Saudi Arabia. The global ranking was topped by South Korean giant Samsung Electronics, followed by US giant Microsoft, IBM, Alphabet, and Apple. Kerala becomes first state to introduce uniform gold price based on bank rate. Kerala becomes the first state in India to launch uniform gold prices based on the bank rate. The decision to introduce a uniform price on 916 purity 22 karat gold has been taken at a meeting between officials of Malabar Gold and Diamond and key members of all Kerala Gold and Silver Merchant Association. Being a top gold consuming state in the country, Kerala can set the stage for countrywide rollout of uniform gold prices. IT giant Google launches the Flood Hub, a platform to forecast flood. An American technology giant Google has launched a platform that displays flood forecasts, namely Flood Hub. This platform shows the area and time where the floods could occur in order to inform people about the natural calamity, and authorities can assist them with effectively. The technology giant has also expanded its AI flood forecasting services to 18 countries across Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. To recall, these flood forecasting services supported by AI were first introduced in India back in 2018. PM Modi to gift Himachal Pradesh artifact to G20 leaders in Bali summit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will give the local artifact made in Himachal Pradesh to the world leaders at the upcoming G20 summit. G20 summit will take place in Indonesia's capital city, Bali. Okay. Indonesia's capital city, Bali? No, this is wrong because Indonesia's capital is Jakarta. But the G20 summit is going to be conducted in Bali. Himachal Pradesh is going to witness the assembly elections which are scheduled on 12th November 2022. Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Mumbai beats Himachal in final to clinch the maiden title. Domestic giants Mumbai produced a near perfect performance to beat Himachal Pradesh by 3 wickets in the final and won their maiden Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 Trophy title at Eden Gardens, Kolkata. The 15th edition of the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, a T20 competition that is played in India, was held from 11th October 2022 to 5th November 2022. India's Virat Kohli becomes first batter to score 4,000 runs in T20Is. Indian star cricketer Virat Kohli has scripted history as he became the first batter in history to reach 4,000 runs in T20 internationals. Kohli reached the landmark in the second semi-final of the T20 World Cup against England in Adelaide. India's longest river cruise to sail from Varanasi in January 2023. The government is set to launch the world's longest luxury river cruise from Varanasi to Dibrugarh via Bangladesh next year. The world's longest luxury river cruise aims to give a push to Indian inland waterways development. The 50-day cruise will set sail from Varanasi and pass through Kolkata and Dhaka before reaching Bogibeel in the Dibrugarh district of Assam. The cruise will sail on 10th of January 2023 and will cover a distance of 4,000 kilometers. T20 World Cup 2022 final, England with Pakistan by 5 wickets. England were crowned the champions after they defeated Pakistan by 5 wickets in the final at iconic Melbourne Cricket Ground, Australia. Mehran Karimi Nasiri, who lived in Paris airport for 18 years, passes away. An Iranian refugee, Mehran Karimi Nasiri, who lived for 18 years in Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, and whose intriguing tale inspired the 2004 Steven Spielberg film The Terminal, passed away in that same airport. The cause of death in Terminal 2F was a heart attack, a representative for the airport said. His exact age was not immediately known, but he was in his late 70s. Power System Operation Corporation Limited is now renamed as Controller of India Limited. India's national grid operator, Power System Operation Corporation Limited, POSOCO, has announced that it has changed its name to Grid Controller of India Limited. Paris Olympic 2024 Phrygian cap chosen as Paris 2024 mascot. A Phrygian cap, the symbol of the French Republic, but wearing sneakers as a nod to the president, was unveiled as the mascot of 2024 Paris Olympics. The Olympic Phryg, pronounced as Phrygi, it's a bit smaller. The Paralympic Phrygi, it's a bit slimmer and has a blade on his right leg because it is a phryg with an impairment. Okay. Gianni Infantino set to get third term as FIFA president. Federation Internationale de Football Association FIFA president Gianna Infantino is getting 4 more years in charge of football's governing body after no candidate stepped up to challenge it. Infantino won a 5-candidate race in 2016 to replace Sepp Blatter and was re-elected unopposed in 2019. He is now set to stay in the job beyond 2026 World Cup in United States, Canada, and Mexico. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar attends FIFA World Cup inauguration in Qatar. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has joined the Emir of Qatar Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani and other dignitaries in the inauguration of FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Dhankar is in Doha for 2-day visit to represent India at inauguration of FIFA's showpiece event. ISRO set to launch PSLV C-54 EOS-06 mission in November. The Indian Space Research Organization is set to launch PLV C-54 EOS-06 mission with Oceans 3 and 8 nanosatellites on board from Sriharikota spacecraft. The PLV C-54 EOS-06 mission includes EOS-06 Ocean 3s plus 8 nanosatellites, which are Bhutansat, Anand from Pixel, Thibault 2 numbers from Dhruva Space, and Astrocast 4 numbers from Spaceflight USA. Tata to acquire packaged water giant Bisleri for about 7,000 crores. Tata Consumer is set to acquire India's largest packaged drinking water company Bisleri for an estimated of 6,000 to 7,000 crore. Chairman Ramesh Chauhan is aiming to de-invest Bisleri International to Tata Consumer Products 3 decades after selling soft drink brand Thumbs Up, Gold Spot, and Limca to Coca-Cola. Cristiano Ronaldo becomes first male player to score in 5 World Cups. Cristiano Ronaldo creates history as he became the first male player to score in 5 World Cups in Portugal's opening game in Qatar against Ghana. Ronaldo scored in the 65th minute from the penalty spot to open the scoring at Doha Stadium 974, which was also the 118th goal for his country. Egypt's president invited as chief guest for Republic Day 2023. India has invited Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi as the chief guest for the Republic Day in 2023, reflecting New Delhi's continuing focus on Arab world as it prepares for a year of high-profile diplomatic engagements. World's largest active volcano Mauna Loa erupted in Hawaii. The world's largest active volcano erupted in Hawaii for the first time in 4 decades. Mauna Loa erupted at 11:30 p.m. according to the US Geological Survey. It was the first eruption since 1984. The eruption began in Mokueveo, the summit caldera of Mauna Loa, inside the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Vistara to merge with Air India by 2024. Singapore Airlines, SIA, and Tata Sons announced that they have agreed to merge Air India and Vistara, with SIA getting a 25.1% stake in the merged entity at an investment of 2058.5 crore in Air India as part of the transaction. Monkeypox disease name change to Mpox by WHO. World Health Organization has changed the name of the disease monkeypox to Mpox as they receive complaints about the word monkeypox conjuring up racist tropes and stigmatizing patients. The recommendation follows outbreaks that began about 6 months ago in Europe and the United States. November 28 is marked as Red Planet Day, commemorating the day one of the most significant space missions to Mars was launched. November 28 is marked as Red Planet Day. After 3 previous attempts, spacecraft Mariner 4 became the first successful flyby of Mars. Okay, so these are the important news of November 2022. It is expected that you keep a note of it and make sure that you keep on revising it, because this is general awareness is very volatile. If you read about it once, you'll forget about it next day. So you'll have to keep reading about it regularly. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.